Hey guys, this is GoldeneyeDS giving you guys all a seizure. This is GoldeneyeDS. It's so hard to hold it straight without, like, killing you. This is GoldeneyeDS, and, yeah, we're gonna go to... I think the next one is... Actually, I'm gonna hold off on the Zelda Battle Quest yet. We're going to go to... What was the other one? Yoshi's Fruit... Actually, let me just check by going to this one. Just take off into the sky. Oh, Pikmin isn't... Okay, we'll do the Pikmin one first, because I actually never played the Pikmin. Can you turn the whole tilty thing off? Point of correction. It might be that one, but I'll have a look. And then we'll do... Basically, we'll do them in order of favourites, so we'll do the Pikmin one first. And then we'll spend... Then we'll show you the final thing of what you do with the coins. Okay, so where's the Pikmin one? There we go. There's the Pikmin one. I'm sorry, it really is hard to hold this straight. Now, I've never been a fan of Pikmin. Never. But as one player, you can also play as Pikmin as well. You can... see. Now, these ones which are cooperative and versus, they have 20, I think, 20 missions, if you will. And this gives these minigames more longevity and more, like, of a sense of completion than the other ones, which is better for me because I'm a fan of that. Okay, touch to attack, gather Pikmin, left-handed. Okay, left-handed. Right, cool. Yay, Nintendo actually thinking about the left-handies. I'm not left-handed, but no. Basically, touchscreen. Now, this looks really pretty. Now, this looks like it probably is running on what the graphics may look like for Pikmin. Okay, in this attraction, you live out the adventures as Captain Olimar. You will reenact a daring escape after being shipwrecked on a distant planet. Fortunately, you have enlisted the aid of the curious inhabitants, the Pikmin. This is on the bottom screen, I'm sorry. You must reach the evacuation area to be picked up by your spaceship. There's me, as Captain Olimar. You play the role of the brave Captain Olimar. Because you're playing alone, I will provide a me of my own to aid you. Oh, okay. Who's that? Give a warm welcome to your support me. Warm welcome. The support me will move automatically and help you. Good, so he's like basically a Pikmin. Now then, allow me to explain the controls. That's exactly how she says controls and scrolls. I don't know whether it's really... Anyway, lean the game on a flat surface and hold like this. Don't forget your stylus. Okay. Don't forget... I know I've got my stylus. Jesus, stop nagging me, you like friggin' mother. Okay. Yes, if you're left-handed, you can move with the alternate control stick. That's nothing new. This is actually... Okay. I'm sorry, this is immensely boring for you guys. And your Pikmin have a pig. God, they look ugly. And there's that pixelation again on it. Touchscreen to throw Pikmin. Yeah, okay, that's cool. I will cut this actually, considering you've no idea what's going on. But this is another example of the Wii being able to have different, the Wii U being able to have different, what's it called? Screens on both the bottom and the top, which could be really interesting. Oh, right, because that looks almost like when you touch a Pikmin, you get a cool. Yes, I know how that works. Why have I got one of the... That's so creepy, having a me as a Pikmin. You probably can't see because it's just telling you to look at the gamepad. Yeah, I know. Can we... We done now, Manita. Thank you. This concludes the explanation of the controls. I wasn't going to listen to any more from that crazy bitch.
Now, let me introduce the evil overlord, the toughest enemy you will ever face, I assure you.
If it's not...
It is none other than my fearsome alter ego, Dark Monita.
Really?
Oh, yes, this will be quite amusing. Ha 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 ha. I am the evil overlord, and you shall cower before my stunning resolution. I will do everything.
Stunning resolution. Okay, is that a geek joke? Because if so, Nintendo, what are you doing? Oh, that's not good. So we've got to beat Dark. Okay, Bullboard Forest. This seems like it's completely separate to Yeah, I get the feeling that this is an idea is totally different to kind of how Pikmin actually plays out with the whole sort of control, and it's very much like, you know, the resources thing. So I think with this one it's more Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about this, but then again, I never really enjoyed the original Pikmin, so I never played the original Pikmin or enjoyed watching it being played. Okay, so you've got 3 hearts, you can just move away from them, I don't see that's a major issue. Oh yay, Nectar Blobs, level 2! I don't even know what Nectar Blobs do, but cool. Oh, there's a lot of enemies here. I can imagine this game could be fun with multiple people, but I think on your own, it is literally hit things. But once again, the one thing which surprises me about playing this minigame is the PPI of the screen, like pixels per inch. It still looks really nice. Oh, that's what you do. You can break these by using Pikmin. That explains a great deal. I should be doing work today as well, but I decided to do videos for you guys because I actually wanted to do something. Basically, I've been in a funk in my commentary for quite a while, and I don't know whether it's because what I was doing was... Oh.
Pikmin have grown into bug Pikmin.
What a bud Pikmin? Someone tell me.
More Pikmin. Their attack power has also increased significantly.
Oh! Ooh! That's kind of cool. Okay, we'll pick up these blobs. Okay, I'm starting not to hate this as much as I previously was. Apart from the fact it is pretty much button mashing in every sense of the word. There we go. I don't know what you're seeing on the top screen. You've got alive on the top of it as opposed to being dead. So these seem like they're significant, like each of the missions have significant length to them, much like the Legend of Zelda ones. Now, I'm only going to play through the first of these because I don't want to spoil anything. This is just to give you an overview of what NintendoLand is about and my opinions on NintendoLand, which should be obvious. I frigging love this game. It's brilliant. Now, the thing is, you don't get any of the details, like how much I hit for and all that kind of stuff. It's quite boring for someone to watch on the top screen. Oh, no, that was nearly a stupid mistake by me. But basically tells me how much I hit them for, like 10 or so much. But no, there seems to be a bit more depth than I was originally expecting with this minigame. I think all these 3 in general must be... Oh, okay. Oh, did I lose a heart or what? Or did I pick one up instantly? Okay, so it follows the basic the idea of Pikmin that you've got to go through like different levels and level up. Seems to be leveling up quite fast. The music's okay. The music tends to change per level. I mean, for people who've played this game, the original Pikmin series, there's probably more in it for you. Okay, the boss level. 3 is the magic number whenever you are doing anything with Nintendo, it seems. Oh, it's a slightly bigger one than the one we've already fought. Oh, and it summons more enemies. Okay, all we need to do is run away. Oh, he's gonna... Oh, they just sneeze at you. It's still quite, like... I think I like this better than I did 5 seconds ago.
Olimars Pikmin have grown into flower Pikmin.
Ooh!
Olimars Pikmin have grown in number and become stronger.
That's good, because I'm about to be gobbled up by this guy. Oh, that is friggin' charming. So, do I actually lose a heart for that? Or not? I'm actually not sure about that, but there we go. Okay, coins. And we reach our ship and escape. So that's basically how these games play out. It's just tap everything and don't get hurt. I can imagine that getting quite confusing, because I was already getting a little confused already by the amount I had. Okay. You made it! And obviously there are probably different versions that you get awesome if none of the Pikmin died, or if you didn't get hurt, or something like that. Okay, no idea what that person's saying. At all. I passed level 1! Oh, good for you, Madison from Michigan! If I even say it right, then when it's... Pikmin is awesome. That's awesome's not spelled right there, is it? No, I don't think awesome is spelt right there. Awesome being A-W-E-S-O-M. And also, oh, yeah, you can tell I'm holding it at a funny angle because it's now gone portrait. But yeah, it does kind of have that nice background outside. I don't know, maybe? I quite like it. Sorry, my squeaky chair. This microphone picks up so much more. Really? That's really quiet. Did you say I'm sexy and you know it? You bloody Canadian. Ah, so that's... Oh, I know that. Is that Italy? Dad. Dad. It's okay, Dad. It's okay, Dad. Hey everyone, I love NintendoLand. I'm sure you do, Dad. Were you told to say that by your... Wow, he looks quite young for a dad. Ridley. Are you sure you're not like Ridley's secret pal? Secret midget pal with eyebrows that seem to be merged with part of his hair? There you are, Madison. So obviously she's quite young. Okay, maybe I should take that back. I'm sorry, Madison from Michigan. I'm sorry. Wollywog. What? Oh, Wollywag. I was going to say that's dangerously close to something. Oh, these are all people that you've seen. Oh, good old Dad. He lives in NintendoLand, doesn't he? Good old Dad. Okay, instead of me running around, we're going to play the Metroid game. I'm going to just do the first level. I'm probably... Oh, okay, no, go away. These different buttons do different things. One of them changes it to night, which I think looks really pretty. Like, that looks Twilight era, then nighttime. Oh, this is sweet jazz. No, that is awesome. So you get that in the daytime. What do you get in the evening then? Oh my god. That's good. I like that. That's one thing I did miss from Pokemon Diamond, actually. Is when you went... Oh, sorry, I'm killing you all with this screen rotation. I can't keep the screen still. Let's head to the next one. I obviously can't do those ones. I'll do that when I finally get a friend. Mario. But no, it seems... The one thing I do like is the shading. It seems to be very good in these games. Which is one of the complaints that, obviously, when people started the game... Actually, no, I'll play the Zelda one first. Please don't tell me that's over there. One of the complaints people had about the Wii U was the graphical power, graphical capabilities aren't that amazing. But I actually have to say, judging by the shading and just maybe the textures aren't brilliant in certain circumstances, but I think everything looks a lot better than I've seen on other consoles. It's difficult to say without sounding like a Nintendo fanboy, which I know I am to some degree, but there is something legitimately... Listen to that. Good old... Hold in your hand. I can't sing for shit. Okay, so if you've got the gamepad, you have to use this. Now the problem is you'll find is you do have to use the Wii Motion gamepad, motion pad thingy. Now you have to use the Wii Motion Plus with most of these games, especially this one. Now I'll play through it again in sword mode, I think, just to like a demonstrate. Okay, press L and R to start. Now, just hold the bow like that, like, yeah. Gangster style, bitches. It's crossbow, basically, isn't it? Does he actually fire like this? No, he doesn't. Oh, no, he does. Where are you? No, I can't bother holding like that. Anyway, the idea is you charge up, you get... Oh, for goodness sake. What I assume is, light arrows. Gosh, I forgot my Nintendo terminology there. Sorry. Obviously, it zooms in on the touchscreen. You can't see a lot of what's going on. There needs to be a way of capture card. But basically, you've just got a screen with you, your hearts, and it's more centered behind, and you just get like a little reticule to aim at the enemies. And that's it. You turn around by looking around with the actual gamepad. You press the gamepad down to recharge on arrows, and also you can use the left and right on the right stick to turn your head like naturally in case you... Yeah. It sounds difficult, but it does work quite well. So far I've noticed that when playing with the arrows you tend to get outnumbered quite quickly by enemies later on. So even the music has that kind of patchwork quilt kind of feel to it. Yeah, we go. You get 1 rupees and obviously you get a certain amount. Like some of the bonuses, the stamps, which are the equivalent of achievements in these games, I have to say. Ah, well, that was a combo wasted then. There we go. So yeah, I quite like it. I have to say it's good fun, and also I love the music. I have to say the music is a really nice take on the Zelda theme while keeping it light-hearted and just charming. It's really got that little charming feel to it. It feels like if Wind Waker was reinvented, but instead of it being like cel-shaded, it was like patchwork quilt style to it, it would have this music. And to get health back, there is a little guy up there who you shoot at, and you get a heart. The only problem in these mini games is if there's ever a heart and you haven't picked it up, they don't always, well, in the Metroid one, they don't come to you. You can actually destroy it. Go away. Stay out of my house. But yeah, I have to say, I really like this minigame. It's fun, it feels more like, you know, Link's crossbow training, but not shit. It's probably the best way of describing it. I think NintendoLand so far is really the only reason you'd ever consider buying a Wii U. I don't think any other game out on it is... This game actually has sold me to what the Wii U can do, among a few other little tips and tricks, which I'll show you in a bit. There's a few things I've learned about the Wii U which I want to kind of go over. The ability to play MP4 files from your computer, which makes it a handy little media consumption device. Okay. Ah! Okay, now when he attacks you, you've got to use 2 buttons to dodge. It doesn't tell me to dodge that time, but you can do it. Obviously the idea is to shoot them. Now, the problem obviously there is it's just very difficult when enemies get close range to deal with them, and sometimes that can be the death of you. And in those boss little segments, that's usually the problem. You got the Triforce! Take that, people who said you could never get the Triforce in Zelda games. Got the Triforce in NintendoLand, bitches. Okay, what we'll do is, we'll play it again, but with the, do I have time? Do I have my Wiimote on me? Looking around, I don't, so we'll just ignore it. It's basically Sword, and it's like proper, it's basically like, imagine Skyward Sword. That's exactly what it's like. I guess what this video is trying to tell you is what like the bare minimum are. But the bare minimum, don't go back in there. The bare minimum is if you want to play it through with just the gamepad, and you don't have anything else Wii related. Is it still a good deal? I have to say the actual music in this gave me more of a like tingle. Grand Battle Land versus Air. Oh, we're doing assault mission. I like the fact you can go up to 5 players now, because the one thing I always found is, when you did have groups of 5 around, which let's face it, happens more than it used to, groups of 4 is, it's just you and 3 friends. Groups of 5 is you and 4 friends, it's more like a party environment, which airs this to kind of be a bit more party related. We're just going to play the first mission again. I've played much more of this because I find it fun and I want to go back to it. Like, this to me is the best minigame in the packet. Closely followed, I basically played them in the order I like them. The last 3 anyway. Okay, this is... yeah, I don't want to hear a tutorial, Manita. No, don't tell me how to play. Skip. Thank you. And a start. Okay, now the idea is you've got to defeat all the enemies. I love that to it. I love that. Okay, so you use up and down to move down. You move around like this, and then you can zoom in on things, like as you see on the floor. You probably won't see it. You see them moving over there. You can zoom in on the bottom pad, and then you can shoot them like this. Basically, there's a lot of control. I'll grab the Wiimote afterwards, and I'll play it through, and I'll play the other ones through in this. The idea is you've got to hit them on the little red counters. Okay. The zooming in ability on the gunship gives you a lot more control, and I find it really fun. If you hold it down, you can create a bomb. Now, the problem with this bomb is if you're not careful, it is something which will hurt you. Which I found multiple times, which actually follows the kind of tradition of the Legend of the Metroid Prime games with your power bomb. If you were near in that radius, it would kill you. There we go, final wave, and these ones come. Oh, they're not coming through the air, but these have like anti-air missiles. No, they don't. Ignore that. Wow, that was a lot of them. There we go. That's kind of how it goes with this. Oh, mastered. There we go. So it can be done. Hit ratio 100%. I didn't realise it was that good. Oh, well, there you go. So what we'll do now is we'll play this one with the Wii Motion, with the remote. If I can find the damn thing. Oh, shit.